Smith just smacked the shit out of it. Everybody hates Chris. Slap niggas on sight like I'm Will Smith. Don't ever talk about the kids that ever about the wins. We'll turn up over you no matter where it is. Stop. Never played with the Fresh Prince. I ain't caught, and if I was well, I would've smacked him. The only difference is I'm coming with that Mac 10. Nigga, where we coming? Y'all don't know what's going on in a relationship. When he was dealing with all that entanglement, hands to the face, now you see where the angle in establishing the fact that we need anger management. Not only set us back, but do this an embarrassment. Maybe forgot to grab the legs out the cabinet. Professional purpose and a pro jacking it. Don't blow your ass tiger, cause he ain't having it. What you think? This a fake type publicity stunt? He took that slap back. We know Pookie's skinny as fuck. This ain't a time for laughing and joking. Chill with the punchlines. Chris didn't press charges. We'll never saw it one time. Elders, get them behind closed doors. Don't go to the media and start another war amongst two black icons and what the world saw. Question, is any one of us above the law? Hell no. I doubt it. Hollywood, I never knew about it. Chuck D said let the shit burn, I can do without it. Yeah, act on a level you don't want to know about. Just keep my wifey name out your fucking mouth. Chill. Chill. Family members, all that, you heard?
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, nigga. Yeah, that's my man, Aguilar the Don Bishop. Dope track right there. Big shout out to him. We had him on the show last year. That was a crazy show. But anyways, I'm back with y'all with the live stream, live and direct. What is good with y'all tonight? Q Smooth was good. Everett Evans was good. I'm back in the building. Got a lot of things to talk about today, man. And what made me want to do a video? How you doing? I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Checking out all this debauchery that's going on in the hip hop culture. That's what I gotta do. That's my job. I gotta give y'all the real. And my form of commentary and my form of unbiasedness and being truthful. I have to do that to y'all. That's my duty. As y'all being the subscribers, the followers, the people that's behind this movement, I gotta keep it real with y'all. That's my duty, and I appreciate y'all. We had a dope bill yesterday about the RZA thing. I'm surprised so many people agree with me about the RZA thing, because I was expecting some of these dig eat niggas in the comments to come in bashing me. But people were I looked at the comments and I was actually surprised. Like, people were actually agreeing with what I was saying about RZA. So this take here, I might get a lot of more heat though. Now, first of all, before I go on, I'm gonna be watching this tonight too. I'm gonna be watching this document. There's gonna be a trailer, I think a documentary coming out. Wait, it ain't out yet. On Yaki Gaddafi. And it's called Accident or Come Up. And that's gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna read it here. The trailer here, it says Killing Fields, the vindication of Yaki Gaddafi. Exactly produced by Yasmin Fulu. That's his mother. When you threaten to kill someone and then commit the act, this is not an accident. That's premeditated murder. When you call home to the victim and tell someone you are coming by, but don't tell Yaki, this is premeditated murder. As the layers of truth and conspiracy surrounding the murders of Tupac Shakur revealed, too many layers are truth being revealed surrounding the murder of his dear brother Yaki Gaddafi. That's going to be interesting right there. And I'm curious to know what happened with him. Because Yak was like, that's like Tupac brother right there. And I'm thinking everybody that's been involved with that shooting that night, they try to take out, man. There's a lot of dirt going on. Cause I found it crazy how Yaki, he said that he could point out who the shooter was that night. And he ends up dead 2 months later. And you can't even, it don't even make sense how he got killed. And his mother had been going at Napoleon from the Outlaws for years, claiming that he's a snake, he knows more than what he's telling. This is going to be interesting. This is definitely going to be interesting. I found that one pretty crazy. What do you think about Tupac nomination for a Grammy? Long overdue. Long overdue. It's just the Grammys trying to hop on the bandwagon to get that black bass back. That's all that is. Because niggas ain't really been, they've been talking about boycotting the Grammys for 10 years now. So now they want to use Pac name to get some credibility back. Because, think about it. Love or hate the Hughes brothers, they did a great job for that film. Who you gonna give it to? Who had a better film than that in 2023 when it comes to documentaries? There's nobody out there making it. They might as well give it to Pac, get that credibility. But you know, they're gonna do that to psych you up to buy it. I mean, to check it out. Then they're gonna give it to some unknown filmmaker from Japan. Like you're gonna give it to somebody that ain't make a film in 25 years. They're gonna give it to Dolly Parton or something. They're gonna give it to somebody. They're doing that to lure niggas in to watch this shit. And then as soon as we watch to see a Pac gonna win, they're gonna give it to somebody else that we ain't even heard of. That's how the Grammys work. We ain't heard of this person. You ain't seen no news. You ain't seen no news. He's just a person come out of nowhere and just win. That's what Eminem was mad about with the Grammys. Because the Grammys, they'll lure you in to get your viewers. But yet when it comes to actually giving people that deserve the reward, they're not going to do it. They going to fuck around and give it to Billy Mesh or somebody. They going to give it to somebody like that. They trying to lure them Pac stands up there to watch this bullshit. But don't fall for it, man. He ain't gonna win it. I hate to say it. Tupac ain't gonna win it though. Cause I know how the Grammys run. He deserved to win it. I mean, think about it. He's still the most talked about artist and the nigga been dead for 28 years. So he should. But at the same time, we know how this business works. They gonna hype us up. Watch. Watch what I say. And then watch this. Niggas is gonna be all those social media complaining. We gonna boycott the Grammys. We ain't gonna fuck the Grammys. Watch. They gonna do it every year. They do it every year, man. They throw you a bone to wiggle you in. Yeah, they'll probably throw Hove in there to give you a bone to throw a nice little show and stuff, showcasing some legends. But for the most part, he ain't gonna win. I already see the play. I see the play, man. He ain't gonna win. Somebody that we ain't heard of in this planet gonna win. Talk about critically acclaimed. We don't know this motherfucker. How the hell he critically acclaimed and nobody even seen the film? That's the politics right there. So don't get hype up about that. Everybody getting all hype about that. I'm gonna tell my man Tretch that. I'm gonna tell my man Tretch that when I get off with y'all. I'm like, Tretch, don't get too hype for that shit. Don't get too hyped for that. I'm going to tell Richie Rich the same thing. Don't get too hyped for that. They going to disappoint the shit out of y'all. And next thing you know, y'all niggas going to get on Instagram. Want to fuck up everybody at the Grammys. I'm going to tell Tretch that out. Like, Tretch, don't get hyped for that, bro. We know how this play. Cause Pac got some, I'm going to tell Spice One the same thing. Like, look. They ain't gonna give it to him, bro. I know how this run. And they trying to get y'all to watch this shit. They get y'all mad. He ain't gonna win, bro. I'm telling you. We know how this thing work. If they ain't give that nigga to Chris Brown, they gave it to Robert Glasper. Even though Robert Glasper, I know who he is. He's a very talented musician, yo. But let's be real. Let's be real, though. Nobody was playing that shit, bro. Chris Brown shit had everybody all out there. Chris Brown shit was all over the clubs. Chris Brown shit was all over The streaming sites, it was all over the parties, it was all over the radio. You would give it a Robert Glasper. And that's no disrespect to Robert Glasper. Robert Glasper is talented. He made some cold albums. But at the same time, he ain't deserve it over Chris Brown, man. You got to give it to what the people know. This is why we need the Source Awards back. Yeah, niggas took fights. Yeah, niggas took the fade over there. But at least it was ours. Damn it. He taking it from the dead. Yo, check this. Y'all gonna laugh about this. I'm gonna tell you. He might win it. I'm gonna tell you why. You don't want Jada Pinkett Shakur pulling up out that motherfucker. They better win that shit. Damn it, you got Will Smith kicked out of the damn academy. You better Will make it sure pop. I mean, Jay gonna make sure pop win. Shit. Oh, she ain't give a damn about her husband's Oscars, movies, nothing. She gonna make sure pop win. Jada Pinkett Shakur gonna make sure pop win. Watch. I forgot about that. She gonna pull up there with her nose ring. She already bald. She gonna pull up with the nose ring. She might fuck around and get one of them girdles that Tupac wore. She pull it up out there. She gonna get him an earful. Jada probably got so much influence. She gonna cuss them niggas out backstage, and they gonna change the result in the middle of the show. I'm telling you, man, Jada Pinkett Shakur gonna make sure Pop win. Watch. I thought about that. It hit me for a minute because you know Jada energy is different now. She like, nah, that nigga Pop gonna win. Well, you gonna have to slap another nigga up for me. That's you know what I'm saying? All the rappers call the Grammys in the song going back to the Ghetto Boys and Eminem. Right. Oh, yeah, man. Jada Pinkett might get Will to go back up there. You know, Will is backballed already, so Jada might have to do one. Shit. I'm telling you, man. I told you this is on day one. Yes, sir. Tupac taking his Grammy for the dead. He taking that shit. Yo, man. Tell you, man. It's crazy though, man. Crazy, but Jada gonna make sure of that though. I'm hoping that he does. I hope they do the right thing for once. I don't even care about the Grammys. I don't really watch that shit. Only time I did watch a little bit of was the little show they did with the Ghetto Boys. With the Ghetto Boys and Chuck D and all them. They came out and performed. And other than that, I ain't watched that shit. Speaking of which, before I go to the topic at hand, I'm disappointed in Chuck D, man. I'm really disappointed in Chuck D, man. Why? Why may you ask? Because I read this. And it went off of me, man. Hold up, man. This is why Professor Griffith's mad. I done found it out. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna read this. This went over people's heads. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna find this. Let y'all know that I do this journalist stuff for real. Hold on 1 second. This what made Professor Griff mad. I bet you. Look what this says on the Rolling Stone. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Snitch. It's worse than man. This is bad as snitching. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. Look at this. What did it say? Public Enemy Chuck D sells stake in publishing catalog. The hip-hop legend's longtime publisher Reach Music has acquired over 300 songs, including PE classes like Fight the Power and Bring the Noise. Huh. So you mean to tell me the Small Hats own Fight the Power now? Really? Really, Chuck? Really, Chuck? Now hold on, I'm gonna look and see who. I'm gonna make people even mad. I'm gonna look at who owns this publishing company. Reach Music. Who owns Reach Music? Who owns Reach Music? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Disappointed me, man. Disappointed me. Hold on, I'm gonna rip this up. Who owns Reach Music? You see, all of a sudden, when you start digging in the rabbit hole, shit starts slowing up. When you start digging in that rabbit hole, boy, all of a sudden your internet goes in and out. All of a sudden you can't get your feed is bad. Hold on, who owns Reach Music? I'm gonna look this up for y'all. Who owns Reach Music? I'm gonna show y'all who owns Fight the Power. Who gets paid off Fight the Power. If it's a black man, I'll give it a pass. But we know that ain't the case. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this shit. All of a sudden it's slow. This is the man that owns Fight the Power. Look at this. All of that shit we were banging in the back in the day. This is the man that makes all the money off of it. Look at this. That's why what's his name? Professor Griff is angry right now at Chuck D and Flavor Flav. I don't blame him. Like, we put up all that work. We put all that information out there. We put all that knowledge out there. Only to sell it to the small hats. Really, Chuck? And they say that 50% deal. Let me tell you all this. Before I get on to Andre3000. This is what niggas really need to call out. Everybody talk about the state of hip hop every single day. I seen Exhibit going out there talking about he ain't liking where hip hop is going. Let me tell y'all this. This starts with the executives. A lot of these niggas is selling their catalogs. Y'all selling ownership of the culture. So what do you expect? Quality Control was sold for $300 million. Chuck D's just sold Public Enemy's catalog. Manny Fresh sold his catalog. Lil Wayne sold his catalog. Y'all niggas, Jay-Z, he's the master of this shit. He'll build all these businesses, Rap Black, behind closed doors, he'll sell it to somebody else. These record executives is the one that's selling the culture. You're selling it to the small hats. So what do you expect? Of course they're gonna weaponize it against us. You know? Y'all make all the money. Y'all talk. What Swiss Beats and Timbo, they sold verses. Remember? They ain't trying to get it back. They sold it to Fightful, trying to get it back. See what I'm saying? We get greedy. See, the people that are gatekeepers that can make the moves, they get fucking greedy, and they sell it to the white people, and now they regret it, and later on they gotta buy it back for cheap. That's what's happening. A lot of y'all gatekeepers, a lot of y'all CEOs, a lot of these moguls that a lot of these niggas worship, they keep selling the culture for cheap. Rockefeller should still be out here. The Terror Squad should be out here. Wu-Tang should still be out here. Who owns Wu-Tang? Bet RZA sold some stock of that shit. Hold on. Who owns the Wu-Tang Masters? This is the shit we've been talking about, man. Remember when RZA got into that situation? Trying to, I think, what's his name? Marlon Scrizelli or whatever his name is. He owned that Wu-Tang album or some shit. I think RZA may own that. He may own that shit. I give him that. Or being manipulated into selling. I think that's the case too, because they look at it like we cash out. They like, look, we getting $30 million up front. and Puffy sold Bad Boy catalog and brought it back. Yeah, but at the same time, you buying it back and you getting it for cheap. You know, they're leasing the catalog and they making all that type of money. They're leasing it in commercials. They're leasing it on Netflix movies. They're leasing it everywhere. They give it back to you. What value does it have? You own it, but you don't have no value in it no more. They done made all the money. You know what I'm saying? It's like you B5 who signed at one point calling P Diddy to not give them niggas ain't getting shit. I'll tell you that straight up. There's some people that just you gotta be real for a minute. Them niggas ain't getting it back, man. They made one song. They weren't even popping like that in their day. Sometimes you gotta be realistic though. I ain't saying that with no disrespect. Them dudes ain't like they were popping the charts off like that. And then even the big song they had, the biggest song they had, that was from the Jacksons. That ain't your song. We gotta be real, dog. Straight up. That shit worth $200. And a Big Mac on the side. Oh, man, come on, man. Like, y'all gotta be real. I can see if it was 112. I can see if it was 112. I can see if it was total even. B5, nobody was buying that shit. Even that dude trying to be like Lil Michael. I'm like, man, no, stop it. Y'all stop it, man. I watched a clip from the Drink Champ episode where MOP said they still working on getting their publishing back. God dang, man. So, let me get this right. They don't own And It Up. I hope they do. And It Up is one of the biggest hip-hop songs ever. You know what's crazy? Nobody even thought about And It Up blowing up like it did. I didn't think it was going to blow up like that. That's a song about robbing niggas. They made that shit to a national anthem. And It Up was one of the biggest songs in the 2000s. Crazy, but I hope they get their bubble. I hope they get their business handled though, for real, man. I hope they do, man. MOP is one of the hardest groups. Never compromised, never sold out. They deserve their flowers, man. I had a dope bill with Billy Dance up there. Billy Dance is one solid dude, man. Billy Dance one solid dude. I'm trying to get Lil Fame on the show, but Lil Fame be busy. He knows who we are, but it's work getting some of these niggas. But when we get Lil Fame, that's gonna be special. Now, going on to Andre3000. It's time, bro. The same way we talked about RZA. We gotta pull Andre3000's coat, man. Like y'all niggas sitting there, y'all. And I'm talking about y'all, but I'm talking y'all putting in Andre on the pedestal. Just to sound different, just to look different and shit. Hell nah, that nigga need his MC privileges snatched today, man. Cause we was sitting here thinking, okay, he gonna give us a solo album. We love Andre so much, we let Love Below slide. The same way we let Bobby Digital slide. You know what I mean? We let that shit slide. And then it was actually a dope product. I actually like Love and Below. That was a cool album. But now, nigga, you gonna put out an album for flutes? You fucking with your bass, dog. Like, flutes? Who gonna listen to that? Really? Who gonna listen to that? Who the fuck is listening to flutes? This nigga trolling y'all, man. Like, he playing y'all, man. Andre is playing y'all, man. We gonna get a bunch of hey y'alls. Fuck this nigga, man. Somebody gotta say it. They scared to say it because they like, oh, Andre. So, man, look. They dropped them classics in the 90s, nigga. This 2023, man. He can't hold on to that. He can't hold on to them old accolades no more. Nah. He'll give us a verse every 10 years. Dog. Niggas is still putting out work. You come on, man. You can't coast off the 90s stuff no more. The 90s was incredible music. Even Flesh and Bone said it when he was arguing with Bone. We need new shit. Fuck the 90s. That's the mentality I'm on. Like, Big Boy get the picture. I'm like, if Big Boy, you know what? If I was Big Boy, I'd drop a solo album that day he dropped that shit. Just to sabotage his sales. Big Boy don't deserve that, man. That nigga, man, he a better man than me. Nigga, man, Big Boy a good friend. I tell you that. I couldn't deal with Andre bullshit. Especially when this nigga didn't want to perform at the Super Bowl. You know how much Hey Y'all would have blew up right then? That shit would have been in the billions right now. If they would have done the Super Bowl. But he didn't want to do the Super Bowl. I would have choked that nigga out, man. Straight up. I would have choked Dre out backstage, nigga. I choked Dre out backstage and I put some of that Baduism voodoo on that nigga. Like, you ain't messing this up, fam. We had a chance to perform at the Super Bowl. You ain't want to do it. Boy, Big Boy, a better man than me. We be fighting. And everybody giving Andre the superstar treatment all the time, man. Fuck that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga. He does. The albums are consistently good, especially with the Boomerverse and Sleepy Brown. Yeah, man, Big Boy deserves his props, man, because he's carrying the Outkast band. This nigga Andre coming out every other 10 years, do a verse, get people hyped up. He'll complain about rap, but don't want to change it. Then he'll talk about being a different person. I don't want to be a part of the grid. I don't want to be a part of the rap game. Then take your ass to the bench, nigga. These niggas, man, come on. Take your ass on the bench. Why you keep coming out here? You ain't playing no more. You say you want to play. You go right back to Japan. Play your flute. And keep it moving. Don't come back into this. Come on, man. He trying to he using his ego to coast, man. And he's dragging people's emotions along with it. Dude, you ain't rapping no more. Why you keep on saying you're gonna drop some music or you're gonna drop an album? If you scared, say you scared. Shit, the Goody Mob still dropping music. Then you gonna talk about age is a factor. Nigga, they ain't no excuse. Cool G Rap still putting out dope music. Raekwon still putting out dope music. Snoop Dogg still putting out good music. Who else putting out dope good music at his age? Bun B still putting out dope good music. Nas, definitely Nas. Jay, he'll come out when he ain't getting his hair done, drop a verse on your ass and get a Grammy and keep it moving. The East Side is still putting out dope music. Cormega's still putting out dope music. The big homie Black Poet still putting out good music. Fuck out of here, Andre. What that bullshit you talking? Nah. We ain't giving them no pass no more. All the hip hop, man. Ice Cube still putting out good music. Killer Mike, yeah, just mentioned Killer Mike. Killer Mike. Age ain't no excuse. You don't have no belief in yourself, partner. So then you need to just sit on the bench, play the flute, and watch these cats cook, man. And people hyping the Andre album. Is it gonna be important for hip hop? That's cat. He ain't rapping. That's why we going at it. We putting this dude on the pedestal, but he ain't rapping. Tribe Called Quest dropped one of the illest albums over a decade. Yes, sir. These niggas, age ain't is not an excuse. These people still showing out. Nas is showing you how it's done. Nas got a new resurgence going on. So Andre talking bullshit, man. We ain't buying it no more. Y'all niggas kept giving him a pass because he's Andre3000. He dropped some classics back in the day. But this is the 90s. Here we are 2023 doing 2024, dog. You ain't putting out nothing. So again, why you rank so high? I think, you know what I think? That's politics. That's politics in a way, because people want to sound like they not biased. I would have put him up there if he kept on dropping consistent work. That's me. If he was dropping consistent work in the 2000s, that would have been great. That would have been straight to me. But come on, dog. You got these niggas rapping here. Kendrick Lamar, even though Kendrick Lamar is an offspring of him. J. Cole. I'll give you Drake to a degree. And from an impact, not MCing, but there's too many rappers out here, man. Like, Andre, he's still holding on to old accolades. And those ain't even solo projects. Those are group albums. You know what I mean? So again, how do you really get that praise? The machine gave him that praise. When Eminem said, it goes Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. I'm Jada from Outkast, Jada Corrupt, Nas, and Diddy. That's where all of a sudden all this top 10 shit start coming. But see, niggas is putting him up there just off of respect, and he's a peer, but he ain't put up the work to be considered top 10 like that now. He's a dope rapper, yes. He's very incredible. I love those Outkast albums. Criminalize is one of my favorite albums. Matter of fact, I was listening to Liberation, that album. That song cold as fuck. Nigga, that whole Criminal album is cold-blooded. I love that album. So, I'm not a hater. But at the same time, if you want to be ranked as an elite spitter, nigga, we need consistent work. He'll never drop an album. He don't have consistent albums except for Outkast. I don't see the hype. Yeah, he's an incredible rapper. The nigga's an incredible rapper. It's just that he ain't really shown up to the court to play. You can only coast off your old accolades for so long. Especially when you got these new niggas rapping. You ain't competing with all these guys. He can't compete with these guys in a way. They really put a foot in Criminal. Hell yeah. Shit. Nigga, I bought that album that day and I was blown away. The art of storytelling, Chunky Fire. What's the name of that song? Yo, they put a foot on that album, bro. So I'm never going to take away talent. I'm not no hater. I'm not going to take away talent. I'm talking about the mindset. And all these people keep on putting him on that pedestal. Like, yo, there's so many rappers that came after him since then. He don't deserve those accolades because he ain't put in enough work. Same way niggas is putting Biggie up there at the top 10. He ain't put enough work out. Dope MC. But he ain't put out enough work to be considered up there. Him getting killed put him up there. And people could say they could front all they want. I'm just saying, man. Big was dope, but he ain't up there. You gotta have a body to work to get on that list. Ice Cube got a body of work. Scarface got a body of work. Tupac still dropping work. He been gone for how long? What's the nigga name? What do you think about Boots Riley and Dead Prez? I love them dudes. Dead Prez is dope, man. I think I had Stickman on the show years ago. Big shout out to him. He'd escaped by the rare feature versions. Some of them in mediocre, but people that's the machine giving them a pass. And see, people scared to say anything because they're afraid of being looked upon as hating on the South when we're really not. I ain't hating on Andre3000. That nigga can go. But he ain't put enough work in to be considered up there, so to speak. Is Pun elite? Hell yeah, Pun elite. But Pun ain't put in enough work. Pun put in a lot of work, but I won't put him in the top 10, like a top 10. I put him in the top 50. Like, I ain't disrespecting him, but you gotta have you gotta have a huge body of work. A lot of people could probably say Pun had to work when it comes to the features. But at the same time, though, you need a heavy body of work. Pun would just take it away from us too soon. So he's in the same level as Big with me. You gotta have the albums. You know what I mean? You gotta have the staying power. And I like yeah, and people don't like Yeah Baby. I like Yeah Baby. Considering how the final project was, it was a dope album. It wasn't Capital Punishment. I could tell that they cut the budget. Mamacita. Oh yeah, that was dope. That was dope too. Yeah, man. But Boots Riley is dope. Dead Prez is dope. We're gonna try to get Dead Prez on again, man. Those are two. That was one of my favorite groups. That Let's Be Free album, one of the hardest albums I ever heard. And when I say hard, I don't mean just killing and shooting people, but just off the knowledge they was bringing on them tracks and the way it was produced. The shit they was saying and the way it was produced. Oh my God, incredible. Black Thought. I'm gonna give y'all a controversial opinion about this one here. I thought is a dope spitter, but musically I can't get into him. He'll give me a moment here and there, but I can't listen to a whole album of him for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but the nigga can spit. I don't know what it is, man. Now the Roots as a whole I can get into. Like Things Fall Apart is my favorite album from them. But I don't know what it is with Black Thought. Black Thought can spit. I don't know, man. I don't really know. Where do you rank Mac Dre? Definitely top 50. Top 50, definitely. I'm not one of those type of people that's gonna put somebody on a pedestal when they die. The body of work gotta show, you know. And see, at first, hold on, Yeah Baby was dope. Yeah, it was dope. You mean it had some cuts. Leatherface, New York Giants, 100%. Watch those. My Turn, when he said to the 50 Cent rapper, real funny, get your head nut off, because in real life I will blow your motherfucking head off. Yo, Pun was a beast though. Yeah, Andre's a great lyricist, but he dresses weird. Nah, it ain't really about him dressing weird, man. It's about he don't put in the quality, a lot of work. Prince dressed weird, but I like his music all the time. Big L was dope, but I won't put him in the top 10 either. Big L, he had a limited body of work. Even though Lifestyle, The Poor and Dangerous is a dope album. The Big Picture was a dope album, which was curated by my man, what's his name? Ron Brown. I think it was Mike. I think it was damn, what's that motherfucker name? Oh man. But he curated the hell out of that album. AZ in your top 25. AZ, I say 50. Yeah, he's in my top 50. I will have to put Black Thought playing, but he does it whole man out. Pharoah Monch. Hell yeah, Pharoah Monch is a beast. I love Pharoah Monch, man. Pharoah Monch is a monster. T-Rock. T-Rock is a monster too, man. I had him on the show a couple months ago. Very dope album. And not to mention he's sick with the pen, because you could tell he wrote for Paul and Juicy. You could tell by the way Paul was rapping on that album that T-Rock wrote for them niggas. Scarface with the third best right after World War, the second best. Hell yeah, Face was a monster. You know about Cousin Fick? Nah, dog. Here's the thing with me. I'm probably familiar with a song, but I don't know. You was wrong. Cousin Fick. You was wrong. I don't know about who's Cousin Fick. I might know a song, but it's like until you send me a song that I probably know it. Ron Browse made the Ebonics beat. That beat went hard, man. Yeah, that beat went hard, man. I love how L flipped the Ebonics show. That is one of the most clever hip hop songs I ever heard. L could have been L was really beginning to find his stride as an artist. Like The Enemy, dope track, Ebonics. What's another one he had? Platinum Plus. Yo, that whole album was dope. Scarface last album with Deeply Rooted is a classic. Man, Face, man, he ain't gonna disappoint. Scarface is not gonna disappoint you at all, man. You know when Face takes like what 3 to 4 years to create an album, and you know it's gonna be fire. But see, that's why I got Scarface in my top five, cause Face is consistent. He don't do this shit Andre3000 is doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gave us some dope classics, man. You gave us Stankonia. You gave us Aliens. You gave us Aquemini. You gave us something playalistic. And you know we give the love. We love you enough to let love and below slide. But nah, nigga, I'm not listening to no flutes. MC8 or Spice One. I gotta go with MC8. MC8 because 8 has found a new lane. Like his new music been hitting for the past several years. He did a dope album called How the West Was Won with DJ Premier. And he been consistent. 8 been real consistent since then. Spice, I don't know, man. I mean, Spice is dope, but he need to find his pivot. Like he need to just find a new lane. Like you know, I think it's his producers. He need to work with the right producers. MC8, he found his flow was more chill. Got you. You was wrong. Got you. Okay, I got you. Not maybe one bad album. My homies was it a bad album? I mean double album. It was a double album because Rap A Lot wanted to market it as a Scarface album. It's really a compilation. It's really a compilation, but they wanted to market that to sell the album. MC8 over Spice One. Yeah, I mean, rapping wise, Spice One is a better rapper, but when it comes to crafting albums, MC8 is better. MC8 been putting out dope albums for the past several years. I haven't heard much from Spice, but Spice need to find like somebody that could, you know, keep up with his flow. Cause you know you need that one producer that could get you in your pivot. What about Too Short? I'm gonna be real with y'all about Short, man. Short, he overstaying his welcome, and I'm saying that with respect. Cause he's ill, yeah, but the last dope product they put out was the one he did with E40. E40 out-rapped that nigga on all the tracks. But see, I think Short, when he gets in his pivot, when he rapping that smooth shit, when he rapping over Ant Banks production, Mike Mosley, when he try to rap over that hyphy shit, when he try to rap over that Atlanta stuff, it's out of his pocket. It sounds like he's trying to keep up. But when he gets into that Oaktown sound stuff, like you can hear on his first 10 albums, that's Short right there. Laid back production is his style. You know what? Believe it or not, this may sound crazy, but Short need to get the production that Currency is getting. Short need to get the production that Currency is getting. Short need to get the production that Larry June is using. That's what he needs. Matter of fact, he need to work with Quick. Because you know when Short try to rap over hyper, like you know, up tempo beats is not really his pivot. And you could tell he's trying too hard to keep up with the beat. Even when you listen to Mount West Rushmore, whatever that is, he's trying to keep up with the production value, and it's not his pocket. What do you think of Tech 9 X-Rated? Honestly, I haven't really gotten to Tech 9 music like that. I can't really get into it. Like, I respect him as an independent grind. I respect him for putting in the work that he's put in. He has some cool songs, but I can't get into that shit. I don't know what it is. I mean, he's one of those artists that, you know, they're critically acclaimed, but I just personally can't get into. You know what I mean? That's just me. It's kind of like that with me and Black Thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, these artists are dope, but musically, I just can't get into them. You know? That's just me. Yeah, I think Short Dog need to do better. Yeah, it's just, it ain't that he can still rap. He just need to find his pivot. And that laid back, funky shit, that's his pivot. Shoot. Even some of the laid back stuff that some of these southern producers can give him. Like, they should have got short on the Paul Wall Terminology project. He would sound good off beats like that. Soulful beats. Like Zero. Zero, he knows how to do it. But laid back production is Short's forte, so to speak. I'm still waiting for Ghostface 2 drop, Supreme Clientele, the Wally era. Honestly, I don't want these niggas to do sequels, man, because you're not gonna outdo the first one. You know? That's too much pressure. Now you might get lucky like Raekwon and pull the sequel out your ass and it still be dope, but that's too much pressure. What about E40? E40 is definitely dope, man. E40 showing these people you could be in your 50s and still out rap everybody. Royce the 5'9". Dope. Very dope. I never been big on tech or immortal technique. I like Chino though. Yeah, Chino can actually get in that pivot. Met the Man and Redman been rapping over bad beats lately. They need to holler at Eric Sermon. Eric Sermon needs to give them that funk. I wish Joe Budden would come back. No, I'm good on that. We good on that one. Who you rank J.O. Felony? J.O. Felony's cool. I'm gonna try to get him on the show. I'm glad you brought it. Someone brought Earl Sweatshirt. Earl and Odd Future barely getting the credit they deserve. Odd Future is actually it's hard to kind of rank them. They kind of came up off the D12 Eminem pivot. You know what I mean? They came up off that influence. Tyler Creator is definitely a. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all ain't ready for this one. Y'all gonna need to think about this one. Tyler Creator is basically influenced by Young Z. By Young Z from the outside. I told Z that shit. I was like, yo, Z, you know this nigga. You can tell by the way he rapping. That's Young Z. Tyler the Creator is definitely influenced by Young Z. Young Z is very influential. Even Eminem will tell you how influential the Outsiders is. That the Man last joint Meth Lab 3 was dope. Yeah. Yeah, I wish Meth did have a better discography. I mean, the first 2 albums were dope, but he ain't got that one yet. And he can get it. MF Doom is definitely top 10. Doom is, yeah, I love Doom's production, but rapping, it's so at times, but it fits what he does. But his production, no doubt, one of the best to do it. I like Tyler too. Tyler's production is crazy. That's why I said Eminem need to work with Tyler. Instead of Eminem getting mad at what Tyler's saying, he should have reached out to him and like, yo, I heard what you saying about my music. Sounded like Diet Mountain Dew. I want to work with you guys. But see, that's that superstar shit. These guys get yes men around them. They can't tell them what to do. And they think everything they put out is hot. So instead of getting mad, M should have worked with them dudes and be like, yo, what can I work on? It's all about making dope music. Is Andre releasing a flute album? Yeah. That's what this video was all about, dog. Because we ain't trying to hear what hip hop head want to listen to a flute album. Who are you marketing to? That's why I was saying yesterday. People love Andre more because he more appeals to the white people than Big Boy. Though Big Boy appealed to the niggas with his players, the Cadillacs, with the Cadillac, the players, the jewelry, the fly niggas that's down south, the old pimp niggas down south. Whereas Andre appeals more so to the white boys, so to speak. So therefore, they feel more relatable to him. Eminem always in his feeling. Eminem need a man. I'm like, dude, he can't take criticism. I mean, come on. Even when I told y'all about the Stat Quo thing, a hook dude. Like, at the same time, you don't want him to sound corny. Cause you would have had him sounding corny. You had Obi Trice sounding corny with that got some teeth bullshit. Then you had Slaughterhouse sounding corny. Like, in his mind, you can't tell him what to do because he sold all these records. In his mind. That's what it's all about. But these rappers need yes men. They need to get rid of these yes men, man. Paul Rosenberg is a yes man. Get him out of here. Yo, you need people in your circle need to tell you what's up. That's why I wish Proof was around. Eminem don't have a father in his life. That's why he always has feelings. Man, I understand. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Real shit, I'm going to tell y'all this. I can kind of understand where these guys get real sensitive, like him, Dre, because I looked at their documentary. What's the name of that shit? The Defiant Ones again. And those guys, they had to eat shit coming into this game, man. Like, they had to eat a whole lot coming in. And they don't want to go back to that stage of being broke and homeless again. You know what I mean? They don't want to go back to that stage. So sometimes they got to be aggressive. Sometimes they got to be egotistical. Sometimes they got to be straight ruthless. So they figure, man, look, I'm not going back to the hood. I'm not going back to the trailer park. If a motherfucker don't want to work with me like this, hey, look, get his ass out of here. That's their mindset. But at the same time, you got to have people in your circle to let people know when your shit ain't hitting. Y'all don't have no, like, all these yes men is the problem. And the same thing going on with Andre. Like, you got all these yes men. Like, who the hell told this nigga we want to hear a flute album? I can't get over that. That's what made me title this video like that. A flute album. Who gonna listen to that? These niggas crazy. I'm like, yo, who's your man? Like, yo, man, come on. He got everyone sounding corny because M is corny. Nah, man, I remember when somebody got mad talking about you want him to rap back to rap about what he was rapping about in 97. Nah, man, I want to rap like he got content. You know all the shit going on in this world. You can sit there and talk about so much, man. I'm not asking him to go back to paint his hair yellow and acting like a 20-year-old. I'm asking him to evolve and make dope content and mix it with good music. Get the Bass Brothers up there. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's all we want. And just like I said, the rappers that I said earlier, they showed you how to do it. Andre ain't got no excuse. Andre ain't got no excuse. Old jazz fans can listen to Andre. Ain't no jazz fans listen to that shit. None of them going to. The Slaughterhouse second album was garbage. Yeah. Because nobody on now to give Joe Budden credit, he the only one that told Eminem that. He's one of the few. And I don't like Joe Budden like that. Joe Budden still got me blocked for being opinionated like him. But I have to keep it real. He did it. Eminem fans don't know that he dropped his last project when he dropped Music to Be Murdered. It was okay. It was okay, man. I'm like, that go to show you, man, but it ain't like it was before, fam. It ain't like it was before. Like, anytime M dropped, you knew that joint was going to be hitting. Now, it's like, it's kind of like with the RZA thing. Like, you know, when I see RZA name on it, produced by RZA, you knew you going to get a snapper. You knew RZA was going to snap. Now you see RZA name, you like, whatever. Whatever. It ain't going to hit. M knows the blue contacts and blonde hair, hiring, eats them MTV with pop stars. Yeah, man. Because he wants to be taken serious as a rapper, and I understand that. I understand why he did that. To, you know, he didn't want to be associated with the pop crowd. But at the same time, bro. At the same time, man. The music ain't hitting, son. It ain't. It ain't. He'll give you a flash here and there. But you gotta evolve. You gotta evolve in a different way. There's mad people putting out good music in the 40s and 50s. Andre that he the male brother, F. Bobby Humphrey. Oh man. But like I said, man, he disappointed me with that, man. Andre3000, he disappointed me with that. And if Big Boy was smart, he'll drop a solo album right now. Or, I don't know, Outkast's business. Drop a unreleased Outkast project that same day. That's what I would do, just to fuck with it. Just what I would do. But yeah, man, I'm about to wrap it up in 5, man, cause I got a lot of content I gotta unleash for y'all, man. I gotta release the Eastside Boys interview this week. I got Eddie Penthouse I gotta release this week. You know, I talked to the guy Peter Spicer. He produced and directed the Beef series. I got him on the show next Monday. I got Chili Chilled on Sunday from the Lynch Mob. So we got a lot of people coming on board, man. I'm gonna hit up my man Hands One, the one that put hands on Joe Budden. I'm gonna hit him up and I'm gonna see if we can get him on board this week or next week or whatever. But we working here, man. Hip hop don't stop, man. And then one more thing I want to touch on before I leave. I'm gonna see if I can find this. Hold on one second. Cause I think Nori said this. I wanna know what you guys think about this. Hold on one second. Nori. Hold on one second. I'm gonna find this real quick. Nori said something earlier about Jay-Z. He want Jay-Z to do more hip-hop interviews. Hold on one second. I'm gonna find that. Nori wants Jay-Z to do more hip-hop interviews. Oh, I'm gonna find that real quick. Nah, man, I gotta find it up here. I might just post it. But anyways, I'm about to go ahead and head up out of here, man. It's been fun building with you guys. Y'all run these numbers up, man. Y'all run these numbers up. Subscribe. Hit that like button for me. Hit that like button. Show your peoples. Hit that like button. Leave comments too. So I need all the engagement I can get. So I'm gonna be out for the night. Look for some more content this week. We steady working out here. So y'all be safe.